Hey folks, I'm Serious GG and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, Dead Money. Just realized I got these videos, these source videos are going into the wrong slot on my hard drive, so I'm gonna have to fiddle with that later. Okay, backing up. So I guess before I adjusted there was a problem, there was gas over here and now I can go this way safely? Or is this gonna take me back to... This is gonna take me back to... Crumpy, no. God. I believe. Well, yeah, this looks familiar. He must... Yeah, there he is. May not be possible to go the way that I'm trying to go right now, but... If I head over here... Is there a way to run in this game? Am I crazy? There was a way to run. The way that I'm trying to go... may not be a thing I can do. Well, I crossed over above before, didn't I? Yeah, I believe I did. There's a way to run. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Yeah, there it is. No, that doesn't holster your gun, which kind of aids at the running, but... Okay, so that didn't work. For one thing, I hit a frickin' bear trap because I could no longer. Well, I could come back with Lady What's Her Face. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. This was the way I was going. If I'm still intending to work this thing out. I'm backing up. Is that it there? Maybe it's nothing to do with it. How would I get up onto this? Well, this building over here has some kind of entrance to it. Now I'm just kind of obsessing over it a bit, but don't really need to get over there to figure this thing out. I'll just go back the way I came. But it seems like there was a path up there. Some medical braces. They have a weight of 10. I could have halved that if I took a different perk. Oh my god. Well, I am crouched. I was about to say I better crouch so I don't get detected. I am crouched. I'm Barty Crouch. Well, now I'm heading back into the danger zone. Maybe it's just like sheer dumb luck that I stumbled across a path in here that didn't lead to trouble with those things, but... So I was definitely here before. Living in the danger zone. Got better survival skill. So, Mother Darkness, which is really, really bad for you. I'm looking for things that you actually need. Rocket and running water. Of the survival recipes I'm aware of, in order to make tremble, which again is just really bad for you, it takes away your hit points. It makes you work. Is it actually? It's saying minus, right? Hold on. I know that a coyote steak is good for you. Okay, no. Food minus 87. Rads plus 1, HP plus. Okay. This is intelligence minus, HP minus. So these are poisons that you can make. It's like bad drugs. So I'm looking for, like, why would I increase my survival any higher? Weapon binding ritual requires melee weapon skills. You don't actually have to be good at survival. Survival 35, survival 90, and it's just, I don't know why you would make this. There's something I don't understand. I don't know why you would make that, unless you can give it to other characters. Trail mix requires less survival than I've got. I couldn't make this before, now I can, and it's gecko hide plus turpentine plus white horse nettle equals whatever this is. It's probably an ingredient for something else. Maybe I should have stopped at 50. Maybe there's nothing good out of having better survival score. Okay, now I can make Mother Darkness, which again, it looks like it's terrible for you. I can make mole rat stew. Beer, maize, mole rat meat, and pinto bean pods. Problem is, most of the stuff you need to cook just involves so many ingredients that, unless, like me, you are in the habit of, well, I can make my own Hydra. Hail Hydra. But yeah, most of the stuff that you have to make, it has like so many ingredients, it's a pain in the ass to get them. I guess I'm working my way towards damage reduction 0. So why would I want it? Reinforced metal armor and the tanned hides gives you an armor that takes down your agility but gives you increased resistances. Well, okay. That's something. So I could use enhanced survival skills to make funky outfits that have horrible damage reduction but are fun resistances. And this one, HP. Okay, now fire ant fricassee is actually pretty fucking impressive. I know how easy it is to come across fire ant meat. I know of one place in the game for sure where you can find fire ants. That's a really impressive recipe, though. So hold on to cram and flour. The dog's beat. Have you seen it? But yeah, a lot of these. The problem is you can't find the ingredients that often. I think I just didn't want to pick a new skill to start building from really shit. I really like the blowfly sliders actually, because they hit your thirst and your hunger at the same time. And let's move on with the freaking game now. Well, we now know that these are worth getting because we can actually, well, sexy sleepwear. I believe we can actually sell these for. In order to get, well, we can't get Radaway. I need to bear that in mind. There's probably a recipe for it somewhere. It seems. So speaking of Radaway, what do you know? Speak of the devil. Speak of Cao Cao, and he shall appear, folks. Bear that in mind before you start singing. Cao Cao's a douchebag. If he was here, I'd punch him in the face right now. Boo, Cao Cao! I wasn't expecting you here. Woohoo! So I'm actually heading back toward this. I think was the area that I was looking to explore. Trying to see if there's a way to get across to there. This is indeed where I dropped down before. After thinking this might have been a stash, and it was not. Well, it was. Oops, yeah, that's right, but I am doing. Well, what if I dropped down here, and then went back up, and crossed over to the other side. Break on through the other side, man. Now I should be able to eventually have my collar start beeping and have to back off. That's the true goal here. Oh, fudge. Happened like right away, too. Oh, hey. How you doing, buddy? Don't have dog here to eat you, so please explode on your own. And I just emptied round after round into... whatever. Hopefully he will not kill me with petrol bombs. I just said please don't kill me with petrol bombs. That's the opposite of what you're doing. Well... yeah. It's not going well so far, this video. If he's gonna hit me with range shit, then I need to get down here a little bit. There's a vending machine right here, so I can buy a doctor's bag after using one. But I hate to have to do that because they are expensive. And after having spent a whole video without ever using these things at all, suddenly I'm going through the supplies they give out like they were candy. So whatever the hot sexiness is over here, I don't seem to be allowed to get it. I could come back with that quiet lady, or I could keep fiddling with it. But there's a whole area over here. It seems like there's probably something pretty good if you can figure this out. After all, not only is this guarded by those speakers, but I believe the way this works is that there was a bunch of mist here that we cleared out, but I don't know that for sure either. I guess it's worth another save. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a big waste of time, but sometimes these things happen. Or maybe I'm just on the other side of the frickin' path that I... It was certainly the source of a few piddling extra experience. So that's something. Thought that's who you were. Hello, God, it's me, the courier. Did I explore this room thoroughly? I was almost hoping to find a trap, because that would mean that I didn't. But a terminal that we didn't bother to hack soar is a good indication. Maybe there's one that's like can be shut down from a terminal. Repairing is 1 out of 9, so it can't be beginning. Could it be replicate? No. Could it be remaining? No. Could it be Deathclaw? Yeah. No. Lieutenant? Lieutenant. The E is in the right place. U-T. Nope, can't be lieutenant. Can it be receiving? No. Can it be... It can't be reprimand. Could it be ferocious? There's an E in the right spot. R-O-C-I-O-U. S. Could be with repairing. E. Could be ferocious. Okay, last chance. Chitinous. The OUS matches with ferocious. Nothing else does. How many does it have in common with repairing? C-H-I-T. Is the fifth an I in both? Yes, it is. And Deathclaw. The fourth is a T in both, and so it's got to be chitinous, right? Yes. Turn speakers off. Okay, there you go. So a lot of goofing around and getting myself in trouble, but ultimately, we are going to be able to explore over there. Oh, I know why I was using food instead of, trained microfusion cell, they don't weigh anything. Forceps do, jar of cloud residue does a tiny bit. Blow all enemies to tiny bits. Doing it because they have weight. Cloud Kiss weak. Apparently I can make a stronger version of this. But what does it do? It hurts things. I mean, do I throw it? I don't know. What do I... Pack of cigarettes. Carton of cigarettes. And books. Hey, voracious reader, you just picked up your first blank magazine. Anytime you pick up a damaged book, it will be turned into one of these from now on. Ah, I don't even need the workbench. But I need the workbench to copy magazines. They're worth more than regular books, and you can use them to make skill magazines. Any skill magazine you have on your... can be copied. Okay. So this is what I was hoping, that these types of... there wasn't a specific item. Damaged books can be used. No. It's the large burned books, small scorched books, all of those count as damaged books. Excellent. So the perk works the way I thought it did, and is in fact actually, I think, valuable. Which, if I had misinterpreted how it worked, and it would have been less valuable than I thought. So now, this is the path I was walking around before, and, you know, getting blown up. So if there's cool treasures up here or down there, come on. Okay, well that was it right there. So there might be cool loots on ground level we're not getting at. Is there anything else over there? Hard to say. It's a bit frustrating, really, because I thought we had dealt with this. We took out, it would appear, one out of a larger group. Let's save and try to zip through here quickly. And hopefully, yeah. We might have a better angle from over here. Or we might not. But if there's cool loots here, then... Well, there's ammo. Automatic rifle. I'm over and covered and cannot run. That's awesome. See, I kind of thought there might be better rewards for getting over here. But, you know. And this mechanic that just, like, Ah, this would be possibly where the rewards are for figuring this out. Or not. Because the metal boxes they're pretty much always random. Like, when they really want to specifically reward you for exploring a certain area, like, you know, special treasures that they never want to be random, that you have to do something specific to get, like bobbleheads or whatever, are always just like floating out free in a room. They're never in a container, because that's not the way containers work in the series. So, I was a little foolish to get my hopes up too much about those metal boxes. I don't know what that speaker was, but it looks like it's not affecting me on this lower floor. And then, what happens? It immediately starts affecting me. So it's somewhere over there. Oh. It's almost a matter of principle to get them all now, but in fact, it's probably not the best ever use of my time. Thankfully, my perception actually did pick up that there's a dude. He probably wants to say, hey, who shut down the awesome sweet tunes I was listening to? Even though it doesn't actually play music, it just kind of... Well, I blew your limb off, so hopefully that will stop you from resuscitating. And even if you do, you should be a little less hopeful. Get all that experience, folks. I could be getting so much more, oh my god, if I'd taken the intelligence for educated perk early on. JJ, this is a suboptimal play. You're not min-maxing, JJ. JJ, why are you doing Grimmeth's troll voice, JJ? You never even understood the point of that voice. I've long enjoyed Grimmeth's LPs, and the troll voice is entertaining, but I don't actually understand what the fuck it's supposed to represent. Alrighty, well, here's some of that cookie gas that's bad for you. But what is in here that it's guarding? Usually there's something worth getting in these little rooms. Wonder glue. This could, of course, be the exception. Didn't really see anything that cool in there. And if we had our zombie friend with us, I guess zombie is considered a slur against the ghouls in this game, isn't it? Dino Machino. That was probably the main reason to go in there. I didn't even notice what was in Dean's secret stash, so... just how valuable it was is hard for me to say. Get some stim packs going. Just, they don't help with my weight issues. I don't know, lots of stimulants can help you lose weight, but they can also blow up your heart. I feel like getting the Dean's thingy was worth doing. His stash. Let's go back in case there's more cool loots. We got... oh, there's cloud residue. That's not really worth a whole lot of time and energy. We'll just, I was gonna say let ourselves die, but screw it, we'll just load. Oh, never mind, we did die. We did die, but I clicked start to load before death could take its full effect. Death takes its toll of 10,000 gold and 1,000 experience. Oh no, we're playing Diablo 3 on the highest difficulty. Or Diablo 2. Diablo 3 probably does that as well. For those who are interested, nothing firm and committed, so maybe I shouldn't even mention it, but there have been some high level, sort of early on in the negotiation phase of possibly opening the lines of communication for some kind of future Diablo LP with certain parties who have historically played Diablo 2. Keep you guys posted. Diablo 2, an interesting LP for me because I think if you look at the combined ratings when it was simulcast on my channel, Bobo's channel, and Grimm's channel, probably got very high views by my standards. But these specific videos on my channel are literally the lowest viewed things ever. Like, Linus 2 and Strider can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Fewer people chose to watch my specific feed of a game that they could have watched on Grimmeth's channel than any of my other LPs. I could have sworn that was a mine, but it's actually the base of a table. Here's a suitcase. I thought it was going to turn out to be another... So we can go air. There is a house. Well, Is that a tripwire? No. It is entirely possible there will be traps in here, though. So I want to be careful. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. I believe a permanent increase as opposed to just a magazine. So that is a good thing to be looking at. Oh, here's the other problem, though. Now that I start grabbing all these books I would normally never bother with and making blank magazines, I will in fact have... Feels like cardboard. I don't care. It will take up weight. I found some neat historical information by reading that terminal. It was a glass pitcher. See, this looks like I should be able to interact with it, but that jingling sound made me uneasy, like I had wandered under a grenade bouquet. But it looks like I'm alright. Did I already open you and loot you? No, I didn't. So I'm glad I am over encumbered and cannot run. Nibble on a little food to take down my... Ooh. I picked up, Oh, it's all those books. Well, I can cash in a few things when I get back to the vending machine down there. I should be able to safely drop down here. Who are you? You are nothing. You're a metal box, which doesn't contain anything that I haven't already seen. Once I saw the contents, I was like, oh yeah, I saw that one. Let's slowly move towards the vending machine. Take your time and do this safely and properly. So, I believe we go to miscellaneous and then we can do... Oh, I meant to actually return all of that, but okay. Why is it being so difficult to do this? I want miscellaneous, and then it does make me do this every time. One. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I've only got one of the item that I'm returning, but I'm getting 5 of the chips. That's what it's trying to tell me. I'm wondering why I'm... It says soiled 2. Don't I have 2 of those? Why do I... Whatever. Just relax, JG. It'll be okay. So that should be it. I should be out of stuff to return. Miscellaneous is just I can buy packs of cigarette if I want them. Packs of cigarette. Still nowhere near as many chips as I had before I started actually figuring out what you do with those things. Sadly, I cannot sell bear trap fists, and I don't even feel like acquiring anymore. I got enough. So you want me to look in here, do you? There's a little sign pointing down there. Did I knock this thing over and screw myself? Is there something really cool down beneath that? Is it a trap? Trying to lead me into some kind of destructive device? Where are we? That's a good question. I'm not sure, but I am calling it a video here, and when we come back, we will pick up inside the Salida del Sol house. It's the Soul House. I'm Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Fallout New Vegas: Dead Money. Bye-bye.